There is a country where the wine you drink today was made using a method older than the pyramids, where mountains taller than most of the Alps rise so suddenly from the earth that shepherds still cross them on foot because no road has ever been built through them, where an alphabet exists that looks like nothing else on the planet, spoken by a people who have been invaded, occupied, and erased from maps more times than almost any nation in history, and are still here, still singing, still pouring wine for strangers. This is Georgia, not the American state, the original one, the one civilization has been quietly returning to for 8,000 years. And by the end of this video, you're going to want to go too. Let's start with the thing that makes this country almost impossible to categorize. Its landscape refuses to sit still. In the space of a single day's drive, you can go from subtropical palm trees swaying beside a warm sea, up through dense, temperate rainforest dripping with moss, past waterfalls crashing out of sheer rock faces, into alpine meadows exploding with wildflowers, and finally arrive beneath glaciers and jagged peaks that scrape 5,000 meters into the sky. Then, if you turn and drive the other direction, you'll find yourself in something closer to a painted desert. Dry, golden, wind-carved canyons that look like they were airlifted in from another continent entirely. Nowhere else on Earth packs this much geographic contradiction into a space you could drive across in a single day. It's as if the planet used this one small country to show off everything it knows how to build. That geography isn't just scenery. It's the reason this culture exists at all. For thousands of years, these mountains acted as a fortress wall, a place where languages, traditions, and bloodlines could hide from the empires constantly grinding through the lowlands around them. Persians, Romans, Ottomans, Mongols, Russians, they all wanted this land because whoever controlled it controlled the routes connecting Europe and Asia. And yet, somehow, a tiny nation squeezed between all of these giants never fully disappeared. Its language never fully died. Its alphabet, one of only a handful of writing systems in the entire world that isn't borrowed from anyone else, is still taught to children today exactly as it has been for over 1,000 years. Think about that for a second. Most of the world writes using variations of Latin, Cyrillic, or Arabic script. This country looked at all of that and said, "No, we'll make our own letters. Thank you." And it worked. It's still working. Now let's talk about the mountains properly, because they deserve it. This is one of the most dramatic mountain ranges on the planet, and yet, most people couldn't point to it on a map. Peaks here rival the tallest in Western Europe, but without the crowds, without the ticketed viewpoints, without the gift shops. You can stand on a ridge up here and see nothing but stone, snow, and sky in every direction, with maybe a single stone watchtower silhouetted against the clouds below you. Towers that were built centuries ago by villages defending themselves from invaders, stacked one on top of another, like something out of a fantasy film, except it's real, and people still live in the villages beneath them. Shepherds still walk their flocks along paths that predate the Roman Empire. In some valleys up here, the way of life has barely changed in centuries. Stone houses, wood smoke curling from chimneys, hand-scythed hay drying on wooden racks, and silence so complete you can hear a hawk's wings from half a mile away. And these mountains aren't just beautiful, they're genuinely wild. This is one of the last places in Europe where you'll find brown bears, wolves, and lynx still roaming freely through untouched forest. Golden eagles nest on cliffs that no hiking trail has ever reached. In spring, entire hillsides turn white and purple with wildflowers that exist almost nowhere else because the isolation of these valleys created little pockets of evolution all their own.